Twitch, YouTube, we're back with another underground hip-hop reaction right here. 9 Vicious. I was going to do another video on him and another project from him anyway, and we might as well do Emotions. Dropped a lot sooner than I think. I know he had other SoundCloud drops and whatnot. I didn't really pay attention to that. Really hard to get caught up to that stuff. I did check out and I did make a video on Before Emotions, which I was excited to do. Listen, the first song's cool. 24 Hours, cool track. Was listening to that a lot yesterday in kind of preparation, but also there's a lot of elements of that project and of 9 Vicious music and some other guys in the underground that kind of makes me frustrated at times. So we're gonna see on Emotions here, kind of an ambitious 23 song, over an hour track list, what he can do. I want to see what kind of beat selection he has. What else can he, I guess, offer in the underground as I continue to try out some of these guys' music. And I was just telling the stream too, I want to make sure I'm like feeling caught up, and I want to make sure I'm getting out the videos on this underground stuff and other different lanes as well this year, because sometimes I slip up and I don't get around to some artists, or I can't really speak on them because I haven't really heard too much of them, and I got to get a couple projects under my belt to really form an opinion. And so, yeah, let's see what he's got on Emotions. First track is Talk About It. Is this the one with the video then? It's track 1. This video did just drop, so fresh out of the oven. Track 1, Talk About It. Today was clear. Say what? We dead ass couldn't make it 1 second into the album without paying homage, bro. Now, to be fair, him recreating the Yay cover art here with the mountains. I don't know if he's like actually in the Rockies or something right now with this. This is crazy. But to be fair, the sample here could be hard, and he was on Kanye's Bully last Saturday when I was streaming. You know, that's where it's coming from, obviously. So that one I can respect a little bit more.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, I'm in this bitch like. They wanna know how I did it. They did not know how I did it. Put this shit on, yeah, I shit it. Got me so right now, I beat it. Michael Jackson, I'm telling her 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 beat it. Shit. Wow. I my studio telling me I'm worth like 1.5. Damn, I let my shit get smoky, yeah, like a 3.5. I got bad, bitch, I'm painting her face like shawty got pie. I got rest on me, y'all watch these niggas on just like pie. Pop my shit on this like all these niggas on Instagram Live.
He does do that on Instagram Live. Holy shit, we got Greesh in the building. Ad-libs on fire, you know. He's giving you your wahoos, your say whats, all that. The mountain's looking gorgeous. I fuck with this video location for sure. Alright, Zach.
You ain't never did nothing to me. I just said, boy, yeah, I said it. I'm proud of my turning that black truck. They know I need it so branded. She wanna fuck in that beach. I know that little is ready. 100 rounds right to your dome. I put some rest on the bed. They wanna know how I did.
Pretty solid so far.
They don't know how I did. Put this shit on, yeah, I cheated. Got me so right now, I beat it. Michael Jackson, I'm telling her beat it. Michael Jackson, I'm telling her beat it. Michael Jackson, I'm telling her beat it. Michael Jackson, I'm telling her.
I know I've only heard like, you know, a decent amount of songs from him. I'm not, you know, a super fan like everyone else at this point, but I feel like he does have a lot of those like type of bars. And like, to be fair, Kanye does it too all the time, where I'm just like, why are we referencing so many celebrities or like making them a part of these bars that sometimes doesn't make any sense. But I feel like with 9 Vicious too, he kind of just he has a lot of those, you know what I'm saying? The Michael Jackson, Tell the Hoe, Beat It, you know what I'm saying? He just kind of references something there. I hear that a lot in Ken's music too. Like, he'll just make a Drake reference or something a couple times in his music. It's like, all right, whatever, it's fine. You know what I mean? Just like, don't rely on it too much. Only a couple of songs for me. I try to run these hands, but you can fuck up my friend. He riding, he's showing his hand. Is that his move?
I did it. They never lied, did it. Got me so plain and flitty. Know how my story is written. Giving you fuss, I'm your dad. Baby, I drew some hands. Tryna put that shit to rest.
Okay. That's what I kind of want from him. I know that's kind of also his recipe too. Sample something, little classic. Lay down some verses like that. Dope little track 1, dope little fit. So I'll go back and favorite that. We'll get into track 2 and everything, which is amazing. And if we got more talk about it, then that's cool too.
Sex with you so crazy. Sex with you.
Volume good, chat?
Sex with you so crazy. Sex with you so amazing. In the studio every day. It feel like a young slave. I ain't trying to cheat on you, babe. But you know how I be, little babe. I ain't trying to cheat on you, babe. But you know how I live, babe. I got drink that hot tea. Rockin' out these show my lunch. She's a baddie. Her body too. She gave me a boner.
Just straight talking about having a boner. Come on.
I just got me a meal. Bitch, I fucked up on. Shout out Pat. Shout out Bella. Shout out J-Way. Yeah, that face. I just fucked that hoe. I can't speak on wax. I got blitz on me. I shoot you. Take your head. I got blitz on guys. Shoot you. Take your head. No, ain't nothing like my dad. These niggas ain't sliding me. I don't know about to say slay. My young niggas grind me. They put up on you and all play. My young niggas grind me.
I like the vibe of this one though. Like, finally not too harsh on the ears. Maybe he'll do that later, but thank you.
I done got so rich, young niggas shop at sex. Sex with you so crazy. Sex with you so amazing. In the studio every day. It feel like a young nigga slave.
See, I can understand why someone would like this.
But you know how I be, little baby.
And I do too.
But you know how I live, baby. Listen to me. Me and my big bro fuck 2 hoes. Got there a hotel. I fucked on white trash. As a young nigga at a motel. You pussy ass nigga be ratting. They ratting. I told you, don't tell. Hold on. Why you tell on somebody? You a rat little bitch. Why you tell on him? Why you tell that shit? I'm quick to block a hoe. I fuck around and mail that shit. I fuck around and mail what you want. I fuck around and mail that bitch. I'm so sassy, I'm so sassy. Bad bitch, she call me a baddie. She call me a baddie.
She called me a baddie, bro. Might be some zesty Cardi type of lyric right there.
She look like her mama.
I want to imagine.
Sex with you so crazy. Sex with you so amazing. In the studio every day. It feel like a young nigga slave. I ain't trying to cheat on you, babe. But you know how I be, little babe. I ain't trying to cheat on you, babe. But you know how I live, babe.
I don't know. Zach, did he? I'll look it up on Genius though. Did he do some old 2018 or 2019 Cardi right there? It says something, another Rihanna sample, which he did have. Riri, Grease pointed that out in chat. That's probably why he said Riri again. But that also on track 2 of his last project, where he sampled Riri. So maybe that's what you're talking about. Oh no, samples are Sex With Me. Okay, that's what I might have been hearing. That makes more sense to me. And then Let It Go. How do they continue to get away with this? How are they even making money on a few of these tracks? I need a YouTube video breaking down how nowadays in the last couple of years some of these artists, like how are they profiting off of some of these records, also sharing it, splitting it with whatever label they're signed to, if they have multiple producers on the record. Very, very interesting though. I like those first 2 tracks, so good start. With the longer project and everything, I think it'll be nice to have a little bit of variety in there for his fans, especially because he's not bringing in features, and that wasn't really the point of his rollout and whatnot. 9 is definitely a guy who is, staying consistent, and that's really smart of him, so I definitely respect that. And so that's why I actually, with him being consistent, it made me a little bit hungry after the Before EP. It did exactly its job and made me excited for this, despite me maybe not having like even the greatest rating for it. Posing Tonight. The Mario movie just came out. I gotta see that.
I can tell that boy is dumb by the way he stack. I can tell that boy he is dumb by the way he stack. She gon' ride this dick like a fucking fire slack. I can. Better try this shit when I say this, so shawty, I ain't playing. I don't give a fuck about labels.
This beat is doing its own thing and like talking to me and shit right now. We'll see where it goes from there. I feel like, and I might predict this just like the EP again, if he does the longer 4-minute track, should I just expect those after that project to do a future switch up and everything?
When I say this, so shawty, I ain't playing. I don't give a fuck about labels. I don't give a fuck about labels.
You don't give a fuck about labels.
I had turntable, shit. I'm having too many thoughts.
Is he on his own?
I put out the LA, I run this shit. I run it be like a mirror. I can tell that boy he a dog by the way he stacks. She gon' ride this dick like a fucking tire slack. Nigga ain't talking about shit. I got a fight, nigga get wet, bitch. Nigga wanna play, shawty gon' die. I can't strap, bitch. I called my label early. I woke up, bitch on piss. I been pulling on me, trade codes, bullets hit like this. I got mental illness, I do these drugs, I need sick. Good cup versus lip print. Yes, she love my feet. She love it, she love it, she love it, she loving it, loving it. Only been in free year, bitch. I'm still running it, huh? Only been in shit for a year, bitch, and I'm running it, bro. I'm in took on 20 niggas, I'm in the sky, till I comment.
Honestly, his numbers, his fan base is growing. Fuck, I'm checking it out at this point. So I don't mind him talking like, you know, hey, I've been in the game for a year. I'm getting these cosigns from Young Thug and all this shit. Which I thought this would be the moment, this album, to actually maybe feature Young Thug and do that collab. Because I swear a year ago they had a snippet. But him talking about that, you know, I'm running shit right now and everything. That's what he should be talking about right now.
I'm still running it, huh? Only been in this shit for a year, bitch, and I'm running it, bro. I'm in took on 20 niggas, I'm in the sky, till I comment.
Comment.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Say right. Broadway country.
Oh, here we go.
Motherfucking rich chain. I put a press in the prison pose. I think it's too ready to kill where you pose. I fuck you a bitch, just straight me a pose. I get this crown and shit for the lowest. The D niggas broke, they ain't like a pole. I fuck you a bitch, you rhyme me slow. Whoa. I be on my shit, I do like the post. No, I don't do social media. I don't do social media. I've been pushing this speed out. Oh God, push this speed out. I gotta try my homie. Let me like a leader. You tryna play my homie? Make your mission maker.
You just can't say shit about Instagram Live and call people out like he does and then say you don't do social media.
We hop on these jets and we fly. She said so much that she got mileage. Play with my brother, now you're dying. I slide for my brother, I don't got any life. I'm putting your bitch hurt till I get violent. I'm making me hits and I ain't even trying. I fuck your bitch, just straight me a pose. I get this crown and shit for the lowest. The D niggas broke, they ain't like a pole. I fuck your bitch, you rhyme me slow. Whoa. I be on my shit, I do like the post. No. Fuck you, I be a house and yeah, she own me. You see me, I'm the money, I'm a man, you fool me. My cousin with the money, really cool.
Was it the 9 Vicious reaction or something else where we had to bring up 645 AR and that dude from Quarantine or whatever that was trying to blow up off the Cardi voice? What in the Mickey Mouse? What is he saying?
I'm begging this man, bitch, so boo. I'm begging this man, bitch, so boo. I'm begging this man.
Low Shimmy had a collab with Trippy. I don't really know. I thought he was a little different. Since this is more, you know, Young Thug, obviously. See, that is frustrating me because, you know, it's a 4-minute track and then I gotta hear the worst vocals on that last verse that he does, which I commend him for doing, you know, a 3-4 verse type of track, you know what I mean? Especially nowadays with people making 1-minute songs and stuff like that. He's giving you something a little bit different. I just don't think it's rewarding when I have to like sit through those vocals at the end. I'm missing what he's saying and everything. There's some good bars on there. I mean, I'm not, I guess, going into this 9 Vicious project, or, you know, I guess I'm still trying to learn a lot more about him, but early on I'm like, I'm not gonna agree with a couple of the lyrics, or I'm not gonna like where his vocals go a couple of times. But, you know, for most Opposing tonight, I mean, it could grow on me on the next listen, but, you know, I was feeling him a little bit there at the beginning. It just kind of got ruined for me a little bit is all. This next one's called Rolling Loud, track 4. They seem like they're getting some underground people at Orlando. Orlando looks like it's gonna be good. See there?
I just did my fucking edges, I'm bad, yeah. I just did my fucking edges, I'm bad, yeah. I got Latina vibes, I got Mexican vibes. She knew that I was when she looked at my eyes. Cause I got chrome on my fucking eye. These pussy ass niggas broke as fuck, tell them all bye. Fuck a broke nigga, fuck a bad bitch shit. Fuck a whole nigga.
I've never heard him sound like this before, bro.
My brother's kids that switch. Put on these bands on fly shit. I go Chanel on my kicks. 3.4 carats in my ears. Bad bitch on like peasants, so I said come here. I just did my fucking edges, I'm bad, yeah. I just did my fucking edges, I'm bad, yeah. Even earlier, richer than these rap niggas. Bitch, I'm up as fuck. This I got 7 figures. They try to steal my sound, they suck. These niggas suck. Pitiful. They try to steal my sound, they suck. These niggas suck. These niggas pitiful. On my bar squad shit, free in the OD. I just put some money on this booking fucking feet. I got racks on it, and I keep this shit on my feet. Margiela on my feet, bad bitch, love my feet.
I can't get into the beat because it's getting so overused, like the snare or whatever, part of the drums is just getting like too caught up and too repetitive, and so I've pretty much just lost his flow from the beginning over there.
In the OD, I just
prefer KSI. Low key, bro.
I keep this shit on my feet. Margiela on my feet, bad bitch, love my feet, bad bitch, dip my toes. I got white toes now. Nigga lame, needs the money. All these niggas sold out, and I came in with a fucking large amount. Large amount. Fucking large amount. Just tell my swag, but I got large amount, bitch.
Twisted.
World, just subscribe.
19 months. The GOAT. Oh shit, Orlando, he's there. Honestly though, cool for him to make that, to go perform, or like his fans to jump around for that and whatnot. I absolutely could not see myself playing that back. Even the last track was far more enjoyable to me, to even put that into perspective. Fully designed, you know what I mean, at the end of this track for the speakers out there at Rolling Loud. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll see how he ends it. Just really, I don't know what part of the song we're on anymore. Bro, this next one's called Fashion Killer. There's no way. How is he getting away with these samples, bro? No way he's just making his own Fashion Killer. Like, I'm just saying this right now. Like, this is my favorite, and maybe some other people out there as well. It's still one of the more popular ones in his catalog. But this is my favorite A$AP Rocky song, no question. And so I gotta hold it to that standard if you're gonna do your own version of that right here. I mean, I don't think he's gonna interpolate it entirely. I mean, we'll see. There's definitely half of the verses so far where I'm not really feeling him as much on this project, but I do appreciate how he's getting a little singy there on the chorus. It's one of the better choruses I feel like we'll hear. It's like on the last track, I was lost on the chorus, bro.
I got it rocking on the top. I know I can talk. Gotta draw the boat with his hoe. I finna put some in.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Twisted. Like, how are they getting away with it that much? Like, I need a YouTube video on this, or maybe you know better than me. Or like, how are they profiting off it? Like, that's what I'm saying. Get sued later in his career. You know what? I'll drop a like on it or listen back to that. I'll do that lane of 9 Vicious's music. Kind of like the Amazing song we had on here at track 2. Purple Swag is track 6. 23 tracks. Yeah, I could see that Twisted where we're getting some highs and lows kind of throughout maybe.
Purple swag, I got purple drink. I'm on purple shit. Purple drink, purple swag, I got purple shit. I got bad mind. I'm a tan, I'm a rich bitch. I just spit some.
We just got the new ASAP Rocky, I guess.
Push that nigga for the birthday, bitch. He broke the bro code. Feel like God with my bitch. I like to pick my hoe. If he too much, she won't fuck. I like, yeah, let go. Georgia put on, yeah, I go the worst way. That little bitch ain't wanna fuck me now, it's my first day. I got a big ass Cadillac, that motherfucker. Come on. I got a big ass Cadillac, that bitch got CarPlay.
CarPlay. Flex's CarPlay, I'm dead.
That's no, I can't be gay. My chopper make her up, run like it's a relay. And I tell you, give me head like it's my B-day. Pussy boy, I got drinks, no. Fuck boy, put you on that plate, nigga. Her head so fire, that ain't beat to my day, nigga. Double fuck, nigga, in the grave, undertake, nigga. Purple train, purple swag, I got purple shit. I got bad money, on my tan, I'm a rich bitch. I just spit some rats, some elite, spark the whole soul. Push that nigga for the birthday, bitch, he broke the bro code. Feel like God with my bitch, I like to pick my hoe. If he too much, you won't fuck, I like, yeah, let go. If he too much, you won't fuck, I like, oh, let go. If he too much, you won't fuck, I like, oh, let go.
Oh, there you go.
Freak from USC. How'd you win silver on my team? A lot on my chain, it's elite. Her new nigga dirty, she got yeast. I caught the turkey truck, I feel like yeet. My new bitch from UK, call her fake me.
Fake me.
Got feet on my engine, red key. Niggas play, put a ball in the sleep.
Emotion. Am I tripping, or is this one like a snippet that I maybe recognized at the beginning? Giving a couple shout outs to Yeet. What did he say? His new bitch is from the UK. Call her fake mink. That's crazy, dude. He fucked a freak from UNC as well. North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Maybe they got some baddies out there I don't know about. I actually was down for most of the flow. Does a little bit of an aggressive tone at times. And at this point, I'm just going to take this as, Lil Wayne, doing a mixtape where he's just rapping on other people's beats. Because a lot of the jokes, I know people are overusing the homage thing when I talk about all this stuff. And at this point, I got to just look past it and what we're doing and just kind of just continue to listen to it and hey, is it fire or is it not? Out of the underground and newer artists in the last year, is it gonna be as unique and take me to the same world as a Slayer? No, there's still so many more levels to it in terms of kind of the album experience you get. Throughout a lot of the underground, there's a decent amount of sounds, so people are gonna have and pick and choose and kind of what they like and what they don't like and whatnot. So it is what it is. Let's keep going, and I kind of feel like I got some of my thoughts or some of my more 9 Vicious impressions I was waiting to say, or first kind of comments to say out of the way. Now we can go to Clock It. Jonah Hill emo. Now Ben's comment was crazy on that last track.
You so bad, you so cheap. You know you bad. Come and be with me.
Whoa.
Be with me. Come and be with me. Yeah, infinity. You know you so dirty. Nah, vicious party's best. You can't ask your ex. You can't ask your ex. Push dick all in your hole. Baddie, yeah, you bad. I just want your soul so I can show you that I'm desperate. I'm real, I also be fucking on hoes, we fucking on hoes every day. She treated my dick, she like a pole, I fuck around, spray her face. She on my dick every goddamn day, she say, look, now I can't take it. I don't give a fuck about none of these hoes, I beat that pussy, hey.
I like what's going on in the background of this beat, like the whole time.
I feel like a bear tag, time at no bathing, Nate. I'm rich, she know that I'm rich, I'm taking this one on a date. Hey, I got me a baddie, I take on a date, I buy her a big ass steak. You so bad, you so deep. You know you a baddie. Come and be with me. Come and be with me. Come and be with me. Yeah, infinity. You know.
Not all the time, and already a couple times that I mentioned where I just will completely miss a chorus, or I think Rolling Loud was way too messy and everything. At least here, like, he's giving you a good end to the verse. You know where the chorus is. I feel like the song formula is there, like the replay value of it's a little bit more there. I'm gonna miss a couple bars here and there. Yeah, he did a Rihanna sample on track 2 again, Twisted. Cardi and Rocky samples. Sounds like Zelly Ocho.
Bitch, I'm big as shit. I never lose. I take it a rodeo. I got some loyalty. I want that pussy to home. I know it ain't loose. You so bad. You so deep. You know you a bad. Come and be with me. Come and be with me. Come and be with me. Yeah, infinity. You know you so dirty. Yeah, I got a strip bitch. Asking hoes for a rate. I feel like a bear tag. Time at no baby, Nate. I'm rich, she know that I'm rich, I'm taking this more on a date. Hey, I got me a baddie, I take on a date. I buy her a big ass steak.
My ears really enjoyed that piano at the end. That's a very listenable 9 Vicious song. Credit to the producers too. Trayvon Orion Eccles? Is that his name? Or someone else? Bago World, what's good? Welcome. Niggas tryna get in between all these business. No, I ain't talking about nav, I want your beat, just give me a minute. Get y'all be like tennis. Nav reference. I just been pumping shit, I wanna ball. She asked what's on my wrist, it costs a ball. If I want your bitch, it just one call. She like, break bad, this my lawyer, I call Saul. Yo, that's his best bar. That's his best bar. Just like Breaking Bad, bro, my lawyer, I call Saul. Say what? Yo, shout out the GOAT shows, Although we do have The Boys final season this month, so that could be up there all time as well. But yeah, Ben, so far January, first few months, they're mogging April for drops. Yeah, we'll see how April goes, you know, in terms of drops. I got free bitches in my crib, I live in a safe house. Pull up on your bitch, she take my drawers now. I know you pussy, fuck your baby, stay down. Being me, it ain't easy. Push on racks on your head, on your easy. Rolling gold, I'm so high, I feel dizzy. Them bullets make a pussy nigga dance, yeah, he G. My idol, he don't even fuck with me. But I got hella streets, so he know what's up with me. Pussy nigga can't fool me. Who's his suicidal, or is this where he's kind of reflecting on what happened to Uzi, maybe not fucking with him? I'm not really sure. I mean, Thug fucks with him, obviously.
But I got hella streams, so he know what's up with me.
I got hella streams. You know what's up.
40 pussy ass rappers, they know what's up with me. It's stuck with me. It's stuck with us. I fought the reed beat, she was from the bella. She tried to get it deep, but the fucking pulled up. I need that pussy, you better keep it warrior. It's on my side, it's gonna be a murder. It's sugar on my teeth, but I miss my goals, yeah. Family, know I got me alone. All the hoes, I can beg a hoe. I'm bringing blood, yeah, and death for sure. I caught my ex, bitch, I had to get a hold. I'm spraying shit just like a nigga horse. I'm wearing toe to stick on my waist, let go.
He likes to go to those high-pitched parts a lot. Emotion. So many emotions. So probably the most emotional we'll hear him. I like him carrying that piano though over into this track. That's a cool little run of last few tracks on the album. I'm fine with those. The EP was just too, like, same thing with Che. It was just like, don't blow my ears off. Whole lot of red and like biting that. Like, this is already a lot more consistent. So I think we have a couple of those nice little subtle transitions. Vivian Westwood / RIP. This is the hook. I don't know if this part is gonna be annoying later on when I re-listen or catchy, but it's kind of cool though. He was, you know, similar to a couple tracks in. I'm like, he should be talking about, you know, how he's been in the game for a year and killing shit, but you know, he has a bar here about he dropped before Emotions and, you know, was running it up and whatnot, taking off from there. Cool to hear those lines. You know, obviously gonna have the beat switch or another part to it later, so it's gotta be good. Unite. On my belt shit, I only pop by the night. Shit, I'm on my future shit. With it hoe, turn the lights. I need my shades, I cannot see. Right around town, I'm fucking it free. Dealing it wet, she cannot see. I came for that pussy, that motherfucker reek. Ain't time out the sauce, but a nigga elite. I got me a meal, I ain't time out the meat. I got shit, all of my teeth, bitch shit. RPV. It's so much more enjoyable when he does have good flow and executes for most of his verse. God damn. little synth is like controlling like a cruise ship.
I see you bring out a money. Seeing you bring out a money. My OG car got a drop. My OG car got a drop. Yeah, these niggas wait till I drop. They ready to bite when I drop. On my boy, Barbie shit, I'm pretty. These niggas ugly. I had to call you bitch. Yeah, she wanna fuck. Can't get to that nigga. So I put a rag in their cousin. My brother a Paul, so I'm making blood. I should say my damn budget. Shout out my beat. Run about me. He taking my risk. Pull up on your bitch. I beat in that bitch. Yeah, it's sick. I got them rats, now I can break, put shit on my wrist. Your brother a pussy, he's in the cat, he ain't gon' hiss. I'm in that bitch with these glocks, shit, I'm in that bitch with these glocks. I see you bring out a money, seeing you bring out a money. My OG car got a drop, my OG car got a drop. Yeah, these niggas wait till I drop, they ready to bite when I drop. Hold on, listen to me, bro. I create real chaos.
And I've said this, I guess, on a couple tracks, and particularly on now the second half. I feel like his voice could be a little bit louder, but it's another one where the beat is starting to carry a lot more. I just kind of favor that so much more than what he kind of has to say at this point over 3 minutes in, you know.
My OG car got a drop. Yeah, these niggas wait till I drop. They ready to bite when I drop. Hold on, listen to me, bro. I create real chaos. I'm pump you a post, boy. Put dick in your bitch mouth. You be choking, boy. Talking crazy. Tell me you gon' do that. You ain't even know that. You ain't shit. Put up to the studio on Friday. These niggas play with me. I'm killing shit on murder on fire. On murder on fire. On murder on fire.
Yeah, Vivian Westwood kind of side of things were a lot better for me, so I'll see kind of what happens. Similar to Posing Tonight, how I feel more on second listen with those. But, you know, I've said this with the Underground guys, or I know I said this on Before Emotions. Like, you shouldn't just get bonus points, though, from the Underground of sampling things and using it in the background, or just adding beat switches, because that doesn't always mean it benefits the track list or is always going to be, you know, a great song. And so on the first one, and right there again, the beat switches are good, because I swear on the last song, whatever it's called on Before Emotions, like they just started the track, like it just like it had no actual seamless transition or nothing nice to the ear. It just like stopped and started in the middle of a song. So at least we've, you know, improved from there a tad. But track 10's Want You. Melting your brain cells. Just like, at least there's like a few songs to like take out of it, but how heavy are those going to be in my rotation?
So many fun studios, so many cool studios. I wanna try something different with this bitch, so I put in the video. I mean,
whoa!
So many mixed kids, I see my amigo. I already know these niggas fake it here. I can see through the PO. I can see. I get green on green. Hold up. I get green on green. Hey, I'm getting so hot. Can't feel me a thing. I can't feel me a thing. I do what you feel. I be the pussy.
I'm sorry, it's too comical, him trying to sing like this. There's now a couple songs too where, outside of getting carried by the beat, where I'm just like fully disagreeing like on the direction he chooses to go on a couple of these beats. I guess I'm kind of glad this one's a little bit shorter. There's a lot of bad lyrics in this one. I lose him. He just starts doing his own thing, and
I put the drum on the beat. I'm saying here banging this beat. This time money is free. Let's go. I put it in the pussy to sleep. There's so many things.
Put the pussy to sleep. I mean, how many pussy bars do we need on this?
My flow is crazy. My flow is crazy. It's crazy. I do the beat to sugar the dick. She rides like a saint. told that bitch you scared of shit. You better motherfucking take it. Are you all gonna be lit like this? I say that, that's so rated.
I like how his outro or like, you know, just a beat, you know, break down for a second would just be emotions, emotions, emotions. A couple of the same things now there. Yeah, those are probably like some of the worst lyrics on the album for me. I just don't really need to go back to Want You. Hell, even Vivian Westwood. I mean, I'd probably listen to the last track before going to that one at least. But yeah, Twist has a good point right here. I think, you know, making a comp to the recent Netspend album isn't a bad thing. I do feel the same way where every once in a while you gotta pick and choose your favorite tracks. Or, you know, there's only a few that you could even say are great or are gonna get that much replay value. I kind of felt the same way there. And then same thing as a Net album and a lot of projects, even in the mainstream too, it happens. They get over 20 tracks and they're blasted with filler, and so those can be hard to do if you're not like a super fan of the artist already. And so if you narrow it down, you could say for a lot of projects too in the streaming area nowadays, you know, you could come off be like that, you know, that was cool, but yeah, you narrow it down to 15 or, you know, something that a lot of more people like or can handle a little bit more, then it probably goes a little bit more well for you. I get what you're saying there. At least there was a couple songs paired back to back there, like 5 through 8 or something that, you know, sounded good together. I feel like his at least sequencing of this project so far, even though I'm not gonna end up liking all of them, has been better and at least has improved. And the beat selection's been solid so far. Another 2-part one right here. Project for Play / SVJ.
Fuck going on, alright? What?
Is that Tizo Touchdown?
I was on the west side Friday. That's where I came up. Hey. Bitch on the fucking coat and I ain't reached my peak yet. Your bitch had it willing, hear it when your bitch at. Told her turn this shit up loud. I can't hear it. She been riding it right now. She got gears. I got red up in my cup. Look like period. He try to ride it right here. He nigga delirious. I went to bitch on my shoes. She like you serious. She EDD, I beat that cat. Drink like Kiri. She EDD, she drink that shit.
I think I hate you like Vamp for this reaction. I don't know what they're trying to defend for all 23, man.
Do what I want. I do what I want. I back it up. She is a thing.
Now that's true.
I came in here hot. They came for it us. Don't care about them G's. Them niggas ain't us. These niggas be pussy. They got some mess. Been rapping for 10 years. Should've been in a rush. Your OG falling off. Should've been at the catch. Your bitch she fucking yeah. I been in her gut. Yeah. I cheated on my bitch. I'm testing her trust. Yeah. He gotta go to less. Cause he in a rush. Yeah. Bitch, I'm gonna go on turn. I gotta put on these dress. Yeah. I was on the west side Friday. That's where I came up. Hey. Bitch on the fucking coat and I ain't reached my peak yet. Your bitch had it willing, hear it when your bitch at. Bitch, I came up, I was in the guts till I ride. Niggas bros and still get their clothes from packs in. I'm in packs on, but also nigga my son. I got braided fun, but I still got keep my gun. When I pop that perk, make my heart beat like drum. You can't ask.
I start to get scared at this point when I do enjoy, you know, like I'm halfway through the longer, you know, 4 or 5 minute tracks from Nine Vicious, because I'm like, I don't know where it's gonna go, or usually it goes, you know, worse from there. So that's just kind of the other impression I'm starting to get when you put together a longer album or whatever. But yeah, the bass is really, really good. There's some other kind of angelic sound for a moment there during the verse that sounded good. Holding it down for now.
From packs in, I'm in packs on, but also nigga my son. I got braided fun, but I still got keep my gun. When I pop that perk.
Yeah, he's talked about a couple times now about cheating.
Still ain't tell my name. You can't have they listeners up, now ain't tell my name.
But I can't say nothing there because my favorite rapper is like, you know, Trippy, and he's pretty openly cheated a couple times now.
so high, you fuck you time, how would that SVJ? That what I told my baby.
There we go. Made it quick this time. There we go.
Shut your God. Hey, turn this shit up. Say fuck this. I want that SVJ. That what I told my baby. Shaq got sticks in the muffin, got no will. I gotta hold my drink. Baby, tryna fuck all shine today. She tryna fuck today. I'm in that 8 right now. I'm posted up. Right by the goddamn braids, bitch. She like, okay, daddy. I'm like, okay, baby, let's do it. Okay, baby, come here. I got a bliss in the cool, I shoot it. I got a bliss in the cool. Shut she bad, already knew it. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I count cabbage. We get cabbage. Okay, shawty, you know we get cabbage. Say what? Don't give a fuck by now. I told these bitches some up, but don't even bite. This the best on earth, on God. I told God, leave me to the light. Try bring a bitch, let's do something. I'ma indulge, yeah, I might. How many beat? Pouring off, to me drink tonight. I want that SVJ, that what I told my baby. Shaq got sticks in the muffin, got no will. I gotta hold my drink. Baby, tryna go fuck all shot.
Overall, I like his voice more than like an Osama Sun or Shay most of the time. I say that, but also I still feel like for too many tracks, he just like is just going off and just not matching the beat sometimes.
This is the best on earth, on God, I told God, leave me to the light. Try bring a bitch, let's do something.
Like not good enough lyrics to be doing that. But it's like kind of how they're designed.
Shaq got sticks in the muffin, got no will. I gotta hold my drink. Baby, tryna go fuck all shine today. She tryna fuck today. I'm in that 8 right now, I'm posted up. Right by the goddamn braids. Shut up and tell Smoke, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Don't do that voice. Stop.
I took a pill, I realized I know what to do. Say what? I went on crazy so fast, I broke through. How it be slide, y'all need to tell my name, tell my shit.
Yeah, Thugger needs to make up with Gunna again. I generally get sad when I listen to their tracks now. Also, another side note for this track too, once again, now that they brought it back later in a long song, we gotta drop that high-pitched voice, dude. The 645 AR voice. Come on.
How it be slide, y'all need to tell my name, tell my shit. When get with ya, I'm gon' take that beat. Try gon' take the ride. He got a bitch with me, I'm in his city. He need to come outside. I been making his and I don't even get tired. It's a two-tone bitch on guy. It's a two-tone bitch. It's a two-tone bitch on guy. It's a two-tone bitch. I got a two-tone bitch on guy. I keep a two-tone bitch. I got a two-tone bitch on guy. I got a two-tone bitch. I want that SVJ. That what I told my baby. Shaq got sticks in the muffin, got no will. I gotta hold my drink. Baby, tryna go fuck all shine today. She tryna fuck today. I'm in that 8 right now, I'm posted up. Right by the goddamn braids. I'm in that 8 right now, I'm posted up. Right by the goddamn braids. I'm in that 8 right now, I'm posted up. Right by the goddamn braids. I'm in that 8 right now, I'm posted up. Right by the goddamn braids. Right by the goddamn braids. Right by the goddamn braids. Right by the goddamn.
The bad bitch shit was funny. It kind of was. It kind of was. That was the best like 2-part song, or the best of the 4 or 5 minute tracks. So that was like, sure, add that one in, and then maybe don't, you know, in this long of a track list, already 23 songs, do that multiple other times. Just maybe pick like your 1 or 2 best ones, because you're making this thing kind of, you know, 25 tracks or whatever by the end of it. That was pretty solid. That was, you know, it's been, you know, a couple tracks, I guess, since I've been a little bit happier, had better things to say. So I'll end it there on that one. I definitely do want to listen back and get that experience of the 2-part tracks and everything. Just kind of him doing too many of those reminds me of a couple of years ago when Summers was doing that too much as well on his Plug and B stuff, and it was like, sounded cool, but he was starting to really overdo the same piano transitions and stuff he was implementing in his 2-part tracks, and then it, you know, once it becomes too predictable, then it's just like, whatever. But again, credit to the actual beat switches and changes into the songs being a little more satisfying on my ears this time around compared to the Before EP. And we got Molly Ecstasy. No surprise that he should be talking about some of that. R8 again.
I'm in that dog 'cause I'm faded. Fucking on hoes out Jade. Play get you killed, right? Fuck you play, I kill you, baby. I got this bitch in Mercedes. Riding the mother shades. She's on the front of my lady. She's on the front of my crazy. Bitch, I buy my money. Watch white. I'ma buy my drugs too. I get high.
I like the Walter Wayne bar right there. Especially if we're gonna be talking about cash so much on every track. Is this a little flute in the background? Reposted by Sway Lee yesterday, didn't even notice. He did drop, he's the other person that dropped an album this week, so I'll eventually get around to that. On the list.
I got your horse trying to fuck on 9, baby 9. I just got some new drip. I went dope street market. I got a big hood. I got the bitch on the foot. She tryna get shit, hold up. I don't give a fuck about shit. I teach mistress, hold up. I keep mistress, hold up. Then I fuck your bitches, hold up. Ain't gotta do shit to go up. On these drink I pour. On these drink I pour. On these drink I pour. All these hoes tryna fuck my brother. I gotta tell the whole order. I'm in that dog 'cause I'm faded. Fucking on hoes out Jade. Play get you killed, right? Fuck you play, I kill you, baby. I got this bitch in Mercedes. Riding the mother shades. She's on the front of my lady. She's on the front of my crazy. I'm in a phone with Paris. She sent me a new durag. Making the move right with your bitch, but ain't no bootleg. You wanna play with my goddamn slime? Like it's cool. You wanna play with my goddamn slime? You get screwed. They my court racist. That bitch paid the 5. They my bitch bad. She got big thighs.
What does that even mean? Which I've had to question that, and maybe not. I already talked too much in reactions, so I can't break down every single bar. But like, what do you mean your cup is racist? Like he has a couple bars sometimes. I'm like, what does that mean? Or like he had one about the bitch was riding him like her tires are flat. Like I was trying to picture what that meant earlier.
You get screwed. They my court racist. That bitch paid the 5. They my bitch bad. She got big thighs.
She got big thighs.
I'm tryna fuck your eye. I got honey that don't flick so me, I switch your mind. They ain't let your head red dot. It's a green dot. All these bitches bad, yeah. She give me top. She give me top. She give me top. She give me top. Try to get me top. Yeah, she get her hair like a MAGA hat. She get her hair like a MAGA hat. I'm tryna make that shit great again. Yeah, I stand on it. She try.
What, bro? You know what, dude? Make it great again. The underground, please. Someone's got to do it. I don't know if it'll be you, but good luck. Good luck. Bro, we're already stuck in the same, give me head bars, and he'll get caught in repetitive lines a lot, so that's where it's, pretty dangerous to do a long album like that. But we're going from that to now where she's just, giving me head, now she's giving me top. We're, still talking about the same thing, like a MAGA hat, bro. Like, what are these lines, Twisted? I don't know.
She give me top. She give me top. She give me top. She give me top. Try to get me top. Yeah, she get her
we
hair
know.
like a MAGA hat. She get her hair like a MAGA hat.
MAGA hat.
That shit great again. Yeah, I stand on it. She tryna eat that dick like every day. Call her Pete, baby. I don't give a fuck, bitch, your brother stress nigga. I might slap his head. I'm in that dog 'cause I'm faded. Fucking on hoes out Jade. Play get you killed, right? Fuck you play, I kill you, baby. I got this bitch in Mercedes. Riding the mother shades. She's on the front of my lady. She's on the front of my crazy. Little boy, all these niggas, my son for real. Little boy, all these kids, I get these niggas a deal. I had money, bitch, I been had money for a rap deal. I just told it five every day, cause I want me a new kill. And I told that bitch, suck my dick, this a 4-course meal. I done came a long way, working at the beach, had to work that drill. I got ARP on me, I don't need to be in the field. I'm in the valley right now, but I got a white bitch that stay right up that hill.
Holy bass, bro. Those people with subs in the back of their car are gonna go nuts to this one.
I got a white bitch that stay right up that hill. I got a white bitch that stay right up that hill. Say what?
Like I said, I enjoy someone not doing a 1 minute song though, and he's doing like a 3-verse track like he's Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't really do that shit these days, so when he actually does a good job for most of them, it's cool. I do feel like the couple projects I've been going through, a lot of them seem to be, you know, like Twisted was saying earlier, you pick and choose a little bit what your favorites are. There's not an extreme amount of standouts for me so far. I like the floaty outro for sure. There's a couple of nice outros on here. There's a couple where he just goes emotions, and it's the same thing. Other thing I want to say at the end of this track though, Twisted, we need a head counter on this project. How many times you gonna say it, especially after that one? I think on Before Emotions I said he's surpassed Gunna. Like someone's gotta take over the head bar leader, you know, in terms of, you know, how much we're rapping about this stuff, because Gunna subbed out about, you know, he's changed his lifestyle a little bit, you know, he's healthier and working out and whatnot, so he's making different type of music now. I don't know how I feel about the last few. Sunset Hill has Casey Hill though. You know, seen them on a feature a couple times, I guess.
Say what? Say what? I can tell the real from the fake. I can tell you, bitch, when I come and play.
Okay.
Diamonds on my head, bitch, I get paid. I shoot shit, you don't run no fades. Put the racks on you, I got cake.
Don't mess up the guitar though, please.
I want you, baby, we gon' come and stay. She work that D like they bitches slave.
That's wild.
I can tell the real from the
His vocals sound a lot better though, right here.
Emotions, so many emotions. She's a clout bitch, she tryna get her content. She all on my body like it's pilot. Where your partner at, my shooter riding. Where your partner at, my shooter riding. I like hoes, I ain't got no time for niggas. I got beat, bleak, know that shit beside me, nigga. Why I say you know that I'm a slimy nigga. I can tell the real from the fake.
Yeah.
I can tell you, bitch, when I come and play. Diamonds on my head, bitch, I get paid. I shoot shit, you don't run no fades. Put the racks on you, I got cake.
He's still gonna talk about what he wants to talk about, but he's gonna do it in a completely different zone. The album really needed this.
She work that D like they bitches slave.
Gotta cut that line, gotta change the line. Oh yeah, obviously the Travis and Casey song, way better. Yo, that could even be like the last song on the album as well. Yeah, by far the best one since tracks, you know, 7 or 8 probably. I guess I didn't really get any like background singing too much or something like that I thought we were gonna get, but something way different in a different zone, like I was saying from him. That's what we needed. That's what the album needed a little bit. And like I was saying, a couple tracks in too, with it being a lengthy track list, he's gonna have to give us a couple surprises in there with no features other than that, really. You dig that.
Every time I wake up, I see some cats. I'm gonna fuck right now.
Bro, who's Patrick? His best friend?
Oh yeah, you did that. Oh yeah, you count rings. I ain't never seen that. You never seen rings. I gotta feed it. She said she need that. She on me like Polly. Hey, yeah, did that. Everybody in my mission talking shit about me. Give a fuck out in the Tesla, I don't need turn no key. I tell all my bitch, you better not tell on me. Never lonely, cause I keep me some more than me. These niggas watching me, just like TMZ. She
like TMZ.
Yeah, say she need me. Yeah, eat that just like pizza, call her CC. You play with my brother, we
CC's Pizza.
It's not safe around that hoe, we kill your Lee in a bone.
Dude, it's kind of making me hungry because I'm gonna stream for like, you know, an hour or less or whatever from this point on. But the next thing I'm doing after I go get some beer for March Madness is some pizza. So now he's just making me hungry. That's where we're at in the reaction. Is I'm just thinking about being hungry.
I was trying to leak it in your mouth like girl like gold. Told that hoe come check my wrist, she look that big little phone. Told that hoe come check my wrist, she look that big little phone. Oh yeah, you did that. Oh yeah, you can't wait. I ain't never seen it. You never seen Rex. I gotta feed it. She said she need it. She on me like Polly. Hey, yeah, did that. I got a feeling they killing me. I was giving fuck the energy. Cover her shit like a chimney. That bitch ain't worth the penny. That thing ain't worth the penny. I'm serving the trap like a city. She eating my dick like a Denny. I'm telling her sucking my weenie. If she on my kids like you.
Told her sucking my weenie.
So slime, I'll work me a minute. One smoke, let it come get me.
You. Little in-out performance right there. I don't mind that. That's kind of you know, another very listenable Nine Vicious song for me. He can get kind of crazy at times, and like I said, I can be frustrated or disagree going through some of his projects, but I realize too, you know, you give me a Sunset Hill, and I'm just talking about album structure here, it matters, make me feel something for a minute, and then instantly the next one you give me's got that punch and has that energy, and you know, the next one you place after that, bringing the energy back, is a big deal as well. In terms of just album flow, and so that's why you don't want it to be overly repetitive, and I don't think that's gotten to me too much. It could be plenty worse in terms of repetitiveness, and like, you know, I'm not really gonna sit here and say every single one sounds the same. When you get a lot of those ad-libs thrown at you and whatnot, you can be a distraction from some of the maybe standout bars, but also it is Nine Vicious, so he has some standout kind of gross bars, or a couple things too that can kind of take away from that. And so we're going into track 15 here, and I'm kind of going through his projects like after a Sunset Hill though, like what could he still say that's like new to me though at this point?
I wanna give you my whole heart if you want this bitch, man. I give you my whole heart. I give you my whole heart if you want. I give you my whole heart if you want it. My hit say hit hard like a mine.
We got a 406 Ahmad on production alone.
Just tell me what you need. Just tell me what you see. She tell me I'm the greatest. She say nobody can beat me. She got a boyfriend, but that they wanna beat me.
It's just, it's not good enough. It's not good enough.
So many emotions in my head, I be fighting. When I get rich, shut up, pussy nigga die. When I get rich, I make a pussy nigga start dying. Free to be druid, so they don't play. Spray your friends on raid. Fuck around, none of her face. I feel like I had no more to keep me in the cage. Putting me all on a pedestal, cause of the music I make. I give you my whole heart if you want it. My hit say hit hard like a mosh pit. If you in a mosh pit, you better play shit. I give you my whole heart if you want it.
I give him my whole heart.
I'm talking to my therapist. Told her I'm getting crazy, I can't take it. I'm young nigga for hunger thought, bitch I made it. I'm young nigga for headshot, yeah I made it. Oh God. Oh God.
Got his area code in here on this one then. I like some made it bars, you know what I'm saying? I need a few of those on the album, or from a newer rapper coming up. actually liked most of the beats, which I couldn't say that for the last project I reacted to. So he's had that for most of it. Let my ears breathe a little bit more on this album. I like that. He's going through emotions. He deals with that. He's talking to his therapist, which is nice. I wanted to hear him say that because I was like, well, okay, then what are you battling with most of the time? Because the other time you're just talking about like what drugs you're doing and what bitches you're fucking and other random things. So glad he at least had that line in there about his therapist. Now we're going into Julia. A lot of them do that. The last thing I want to do is sit on FaceTime and like not want to be there. Use her tongue. There you go, add it to the counter. Hey, he did mention LeBron as the GOAT though. He knows ball. Way better than Jordan. I mean, damn, he definitely leads the nut bars too. I know we can talk about head bars, but dude, putting that shit in her mouth like it's Pop Rocks is crazy. I feel like that's part of like the reaction, like that's part of the game with 9 Vicious is like, what sexual bars can we laugh at, you know, throughout the listen? Like, that's part of the album experience though. I kind of want to see maybe that singing used a little bit more. I don't mind a couple long outros. They could get overused by the end of the night for this, but definitely since the halfway point of the album for me though, I've had a little bit more trouble like picking and choosing which ones I actually like agree with and like. But that one wasn't bad. I feel like we picked it up a little bit. And there's definitely a couple songs too that I gotta go back on second listen. Oh shit, Brother Naismith's in here. Just got done cranking hog. Oh my god. Got a little March Madness tonight. What's on Tuesday? What the heck is on Tuesday? Now we're on to the next track 17, Need, by the way. Ben's back in here too though. What's good, soldiers? London! Oh. Okay. Something different though.
Tell me what you need, baby. 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 Tell me what you need.
I appreciate him a couple of times doing something different because I kind of want more of this. I don't know what he's inspired by anymore. Yeah. Hit me up for that baseball game though. I don't know if I'll be busy or not. We'll see.
I'm trying to hit from the side. I'm trying to show you mine. Racks on me all time. Beat on me all time. Got racks on me all time. Got beats on me all time.
SQ006 just subscribe. Bang.
Bang! We got another sub in here. What a banger Saturday stream too. I appreciate all the fellas coming in here, dropping off the resubs. All the new people in here too. Goats. What would you even call these type of drums though? We just got a straight reggae 9 Vicious going on. But it is cool though to get a couple surprises like this on this sound. Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll plant some eggs this year, Brother Naismith. Whoa. My whole body what?
I'm a bad bitch, how the hell leave? These niggas got rat on C. I got a blick, make your ass freeze. Tell me what you need, babe. Tell me what you need, babe.
Hold on.
Tell me what you need, babe. 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 Tell me what you need.
Yeah. I'm alive again. I have found some tracks on this back half. This is one of my favorites. I don't care. Yeah. We definitely needed that. Like I said, kind of reminds me of when Tekka will throw in one of those on his album and work with those type of drums. Needed that for the back half. We needed a Sunset Hill. Needed to tackle those couple other sounds again when you're going for a lengthy track list like this. Now we got Love album though. What's he talking about here?
Fuck going on, alright?
Love. Don't get too comfortable singing though on this album. What you can do though is sing in the background like that. There you go.
I'm in her guts. When I'm in that pussy, I got bust. Walking here, we blinky. I'm gon' cut. Hey, they ask me how be greatest. I don't know, just me. I got clothes on, yeah, the beach too. I ball on the beach, and these goddamn, I feel like sweet. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Give me love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. You beautiful. 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 You beautiful.
That's one of the coolest sounds on the album for me though, is you just hear him love, love, love in the background on some wildin' shit or something.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
I might have not been awake for a couple songs, but there's certain ones.
You play with this shit, you get fired. Did it light up, get higher. I feel like future, I feel like this. She play with my heart, she play with it. Like kids with my dick, and she with it. I'm getting crazy for the music, I can't take it.
Oh my god, who does he sound like right now? See, that's another thing though, where, and I said this on another track, like, the last voice switch, and then you really kind of mess up the momentum I was feeling, you know, when you do that on the last verse though. Cause now it's something else, you know?
Fuck going on, alright?
Switching up for the next one. It started off really hot on that one. I'll listen back to that voice again. The deep voice, whatever he was trying there. Italy's up next though. Oh. I was hoping to get a couple better transitions, but a couple strings now. Violin.
They gon' cheat it, I never do that to her. I know you in Italy right now, you still in my heart. I miss how you ride it deep, baby, you ride it like hard. Came in with that track, I might shoot her all these nights. I walk outside, they know my name, I walk outside, they stare. Pussy nigga, say he at my house, I ain't care. Don't give a fuck about shit, my mom gon' shoot, but she don't care. I dunk on a bitch that nigga right now, I feel like Barry. Riding in Atlanta, from that thing of my speakers blaring. I'm in her pussy right now, just like some tissue, I get it tearing. No, I ain't trust, she on my bitch right now, but that pussy daring. I got green like Oregon, I got green like Oregon. I got green like Oregon,
I got green like Oregon.
Yo!
Is that what he said? I got green like Oregon. I got green like Oregon. I mean, that would make sense. That would make sense, dude. Fuck, man. That's so fire. That's so fire. What did 42 think of that? What? I know he was reacting to the album, probably going crazy last night.
I got green like Oregon. I got green like Oregon.
Cole woke up.
I got green like Oregon. I got green like Oregon. Need be dust on God, new bitch. I'm like that holy be bored. I ain't tryna shoot that nigga right now, but I got shown him I ain't bored. I love that hoe, but she going. I love that hoe, but she going. I be so high, I be soaring. I be so high, I be soaring. I work hard, now she think I'm ignoring.
This one's different though, with the little strings in the back.
They gon' cheat it, I never do that to her. I know you in Italy right now, you still in my heart. I miss how you ride it deep, baby, you ride it like car. Came in with that track, I might shoot her all these guys. Water for these bitch, they gon' cheat it, I never do that to her. I know you in Italy right now, you still in my heart. I miss how you ride it deep, baby, you ride it like car. Came in with that track, I might shoot her all these nights. What's going on, alright?
Yeah, R8's definitely cooking on his beats. I think that last like 2 or 3 track run was big at kind of building a little more of a love side. And I liked more of the lyrics on those last few tracks. And again, it's been a while or since like, you know, track 7 or 8 or maybe the first couple where they had that good pairing of tracks, you know, back to back, and you know they made sense, you know what I mean, as we go through this album. So I feel like he's on to something in terms of this album, and I'm not sure what the rest of his catalog looks like. What's the one, FN or something, that has the, or For Nothing, yeah, that has the purple cover? I know a lot of people like this one. But he's done, okay, 16 tracks. I don't know, this might be his longest project so far. And so you definitely could say and pick out a couple fillers in there. But I am curious though, if I do go back and listen to 2025 projects and do videos on them, we'll see how this goes. You know, what exactly the structure of those look like. Because I feel like he was saving a lot of the best moments, you know, compared to probably some of the SoundCloud stuff or the EP stuff he was dropping before, and saved a lot of the best moments or some of the nice production touches in the outro and whatever it might be for the full album. And so it's not put together in the worst way. Like, trust me, I might not give this thing the best of the best rating, but I see what's there a little bit. And you know, I said the same thing after a couple of Osama's Son projects. It'd be spotty for me, but like understood what was there a little bit of the time, where I'm like, okay, the beat selection is good enough for most of it, but sure, there's a lot of sides missing to it, and there's a lot of things that I'm not gonna like. Again, there's a lot worse out there, and I feel like he's probably putting this stuff together better and better over time. Electric Feel though.
I just wanna show you rings. Rings so big, yeah, rings so big, yeah, rings. Single pull up on me, shoot me dead. That shit so dead, this kept living this game. I just wanna show you rings. Rings so big, yeah, rings so big, yeah, rings. Single pull up on me, shoot me dead. That shit so dead, this kept living this game. My life changed in 1 year. How'd you want you come here? He pussy, he wanna come here.
So the singing works a little bit better.
I'm kissing on you, kissing on your ear. I run my eye over a nigga deal. I did drop on you, kill you, yeah. I kill you, yeah.
That's a good use of the singing though on that verse, man.
It's so crazy.
Yes, happy Easter to the flock tomorrow. Get a little stream in before.
Put it on you cause I miss you. Put it on you cause I miss you. Put it on you cause I miss you. Cause I miss you. Cause I miss you. I just wanna show you rings. Rings so big, yeah, rings so big, yeah, rings. Single pull up on me, shoot me dead. That shit so dead, this kept living this game.
Say
I just wanna show you rings. Rings so big, yeah, rings so big, yeah, rings. Single pull up on me, shoot me dead. That shit so dead, this kept living this game. What's up, babe? I see you take through that iPhone.
Hey, Jeremiah, welcome to the flock. Appreciate the follow. What's good? What's good?
I gotta get you gone. I gotta get you gone. I gotta get you gone.
This one's top half for me.
Why the fuck you go to my phone?
Stays on theme with the last few. We clean up a few things, man. This album's, you know, getting close to right there.
Put it back in your goddamn head. Baby, you rapping shit. Put 10 on your mother's dad. Yo, that's facts. Hey, got an ARP.
For welcoming people.
These niggas try to play with the sun, I'm still slick. I'm slamming the slime, yeah, I'm slamming the slime. I'm slimy, I'm slime, shit, I'm slamming the slime. Crazy, I'm slamming the slime. Say what?
Say what? And that one too, like I said, you know, top half of the album, you know, my middle favorites, whatever you want to say, like those ones too, I could maybe not always play them in the car, or if I try out the album again, I'll absolutely ride to them, but I feel like background music is mean to a lot of people. A lot of it are kind of like that. Getting some videos done, Jeremiah. Life's funny. Got a little 9 Vicious album. Getting some reactions done.
Like got a crazy way of telling me that you the way. Like got a crazy way of telling me that you the way. Every time we see you, babe, you know that we gon' have some fun. When we fuck, you feel like we in love. I love you, baby, like I love these drugs. I don't like it with these rappers, cause these niggas suck. I be dissing all these fucking rappers, I don't get on for the love.
Hey, talking shit. He's standing on it though. Vamps in daycare, gets out at 5, bro, I'm dead.
Say what?
Let's appreciate this music right now though. Alanis Morissette sample, I'm trying to figure out a couple.
Like got a crazy way of telling me that you the way. Like got a crazy way of telling me that you the way. Every time we see you, babe, you know that we gon' have some fun. Your love feel like a bright day every day. I stay down every day, now I'm fucking paid. I stay down and at my crib, got a fucking maid. I'm a pretty boy, I'm bad, on my way slave. I'm slaying, I'm slaying, I'm slaying. She bad, she bad, she keep playing. She want my name she don't like her maiden. Yeah, fuck my eyes, they they tell my name, yeah. They tell my name, 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 they tell my name.
Go. Yeah, I agree, Twisted though. I was starting to think that the back half is a lot better. Like, it turns into a new project at times if you clean up that filler. Woohoo! But yeah, I think if 9 keeps putting out that quality and gives us more tracks like Need and Sunset Hill, and he like keeps structuring his albums like that, and kind of where we're going in the back half, then I think he'll be in much better hands. Am I gonna disagree with some of his vocal choices and where he goes? Yeah, absolutely, and some of that other stuff I was talking about a lot on this project. But when I just get to sit back and really appreciate Life's Funny, that's what I want from his music. Like, I've really appreciated the No, Whole Lot of Red, Biting, and all that, because it feels a lot more like him, and I feel like he's more creative. I feel like on a good handful of tracks, the ones I just mentioned, I'm able to understand him a lot more. He's coming off clearly. Life's Funny, he's on topic, so that's what I want to hear from him. And you got to throw your fun ones in there. I get the samples sometimes, but I really think if he hones in and makes the absolute best track list he can, I think he has the producers there, and he's definitely starting to get those ideas all there. But now we got Forgot. And I feel like he's done a way better job, though, of that song selection for most of it, so getting better.
I saw lightning in myself, forgot I had a beach. I saw lightning in myself, forgot I had a beach. I saw lightning in myself, forgot I had a beach. Goddamn, 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 forgot I had a beach.
Yeah, that's what it is, Twisted. His vibey songs, like that's what I want.
That bitch, she's a mean teen. I got killed for real. I got killed. You ain't it. She always said she keep grabbing on my team. Hey, I'm the littest in the scene. She's
He's a menace on the scene. I had a little bit of head starts, Ben, because of old Fortnite streaming. But definitely, it took a few streams to get my hours up and then get the, 50, 100 followers or whatever it was. But I had a little bit of a head start. But not too long, actually.
I saw lightning in myself, forgot I had a beach. I saw lightning in myself, forgot I had a beach. I saw lightning in myself, forgot I had a beach. Goddamn, 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 forgot I had a beach. Do your dance on AD, show me some, show me that. Show me some. Studio, I keep my gun. She's on action, she's a freak, she want fun. Why be ratchet, shawty got a bubble butt.
Got a bubble butt.
It's crazy. If I give you these drugs, you better take it. Oh yeah, I'm in this bitch, man. If I give you my heart,
So you have prod on a couple of his songs, maybe this one here. Might be dabbling into that, so we'll see if it gets better in that aspect too. He's handling this one well though. Way better style from him.
I got shooters in every country, bitch, and that's on God, that's on God.
Damn.
On God. On God. I want these niggas.
Wait, I gotta hear that sassy on God again.
I got shooters in every country, bitch, and that's on God, that's on God, that's on God. On God.
On God. That ad-lib was not right, dude. That forgot to get me. I think that should have gotten cut out. That wasn't right. Well, this is like a sample.
Money, baby, crew. Like I said, RP, no. He play with the game. After malicious shot, he gon' get flipped. You gon' get flipped for talking down, pussy. You gon' get flipped for being a clown, pussy. Big ass bullets in my man, I got rounds, pussy. Beat that pussy up, so spaghetti good pussy. I saw lightning in myself, forgot I had a beach. I saw lightning myself, forgot I had a bitch. I'm so locked in myself, forgot I had a bitch.
I won't relate to that one or a few of his bars, but sonically sitting back and listening, getting to these last few tracks, like, again, bro, for underground albums that are over 20 tracks long, there's so much worse out there. It was so much harder to get through, like, Xavier So Bass album, you know, like a month or two ago. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Blowing Emotions is the last one, though. Track 23, we've made it. I don't know where he goes next from here, so we've been hyping up for a minute. Gotta seem worth it to the fans, though. I like that last one.
I just like to blood up and forget about you. I just like to blood up and forget about you. I just like to blood up and forget about you. I just like to blood up and forget about you. Forget about you. Forget about you. Forget about you. Forget about you.
The trap stuff is fun, but he totally has a potential in a lane like this. Or maybe that is, you know, answering my question of like where he's gonna maybe go from here. I'm trying to figure out how this samples Flume the Difference. That song's a banger, bro, but that's like EDM. It's like a party song for me. I'm still not hearing it yet. I think they just slowed it down, the sample.
I love this money more than I love myself, baby. I love these drugs more than I love myself, baby. I love your love, baby. You know that you drive me crazy.
His singing does work on a few tracks. Like, I think if he works on that a little bit.
I just like to blood up and forget about you. I just like to blood up and forget about you. I just like to blood up and forget about you. I just like to blood up and forget about you. 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 Like a flamethrower, bitch, I speed. I won't bow down to no niggas on my dick. I won't bow down to no niggas on my meat, bitch. I got on it and I caught me a freak, bitch. I don't press on goals, don't even mean shit. All that money, all that cap, don't even mean shit. Cause deep down, I already know that you a fucking bitch. But you a fucking pussy. And you know that in your heart, you a fucking pussy. I'm talking to your soul, cause I know you pussy. I'm talking to your soul, bitch, I know you pussy.
Okay. Got a little Wayne, you know, spark up the lighter, clear the voice. Alright. Last part of the album. Shit sounds nasty.
I need to cut my bow, fucking this hoe. She bad, I'm a high bite, yeah, she like soap. I'm in the studio with your hoe, they been doing some blow. Yeah, I tell my little shooter, he go and he go. Go get that out, go get that out, go get that out, go, put in the living, go. Trying to do a song with 9, no, he trying to stay afloat. I got the hell start, boy, me, I bring them coat. I got the hell start, I love this hell start. I pop like pop, try having money, got 2 cars.
Okay.
He was a rat, touched my radar. I slide my motherfucking label, slide, pro they heart. I had to try to track that shit, got shot that chart. I need new Tesla series.
He had a Charlie Kirk someone, bro? We're rapping about Charlie Kirk already, dude? I'm dead. Wait, did he say something about Peep, though? Or was it the Hellstar line or something like that? I heard a Pop-Tart line in there. Couple trailers after this, alright. We'll wind it down with a few more.
I got the hell start, all of this hell start. I pop like pop, try having money, got 2 cars. I knew he was a rat, touched my radar. I slide my motherfucking label, I pro they heart. I had to try this track, that shit got shot, that chart. I need you.
That's crazy. Oh, the Easy Cody Lee have a bar too? Holy. His album cover was sick. That's probably on the underground list, you know? Yeah, the longer tracks on the back half of the album were way better. I just get rid of the ones on the first half. Kind of sat through those, you know?
I made hits like Fleetwood Mac. Talk down on the gate, touch you a pack. This game MP, fake full of racks. This game MP, they full of racks. I need money, I need them racks. I need money, I need them racks. I need money, I need them racks. I told everything, I need
racks. Tough. Not the beat I guess I thought it was gonna switch over to end the album, but again, the longer tracks were growing on me, getting better as it went on. And I think I got a lot of what I want to say off my chest for most of this album, and I feel like with that back half, he's given me a lot more hope to figure out what he's going to do next, or a little bit of versatility, a couple previews in some other different styles he might have. And yeah, there's flow choices and lyrics I disagree with, and even singing, but I could see all that getting better because he does nail it a few times, and I thought it was cool when he does a good job on a multiple verse type of song. And yeah, the beat selection was there. Seemed like he locked in with a few of the same guys. They were cooking. He's been putting out a lot of music, like I said. He was consistent in 2025, but that's put him in the position where he is today, and kind of the area where he's able to speak how he was and how confident he was for a lot of this track list. And yeah, there's some funny bars in there, and I'm not gonna like every track, but I do want to mention Talk About It was dope. That was the one with the video at the beginning. You know, Fashion Killer, I actually didn't mind it. Like, he's obviously not gonna do that better than Rocky. And he had some crazy samples, and I don't know, maybe he just intentionally put those to kind of attach those big names to some of the songs at the beginning of the track list. I'm not sure. Clock It was pretty underrated, I feel like. I'm still finding out if I like a couple of the songs in the middle. There's definitely a handful of, maybe even if I liked them or didn't, and actually put the favorite button, that I still maybe on second listen or whenever, you know, whatever I get around to that, will decide if I like that or not. But Sunset Hill was easily one of my favorites. I think My Whole Heart was pretty good. Need, I think Julia, Love Album, like those are the ones I'm saying could grow on me a little bit more, or there's just parts of them that just weren't good enough. But to end the album, Electric Feel, Life's Funny, Forgot, Blowing Emotions, all had great parts to it. And we did see a couple good track runs throughout the album. Yeah, it's decent. It's not going to be up there for like my album of the year or anything like that. We'll see where it continues to compare with like this scene and what else 9 Vicious does. But this is also something too, and I said this in the reaction on stream earlier, like it just feels good to like hear another project from him, and I was going to do another video on him because now I can have, during this video and at the end here, have more of thoughts and opinions on his music. I have more to like go off of. I feel like a lot of fans nowadays, they just kind of see stuff on social media, they start talking right away, or you know, just image is such a big thing nowadays. And so yeah, he didn't make it really easy to get into his music with I guess not even really allegations, just things he was standing on. And yeah, not every artist is perfect outside of their music too, and so you got to separate things at times. It happens, it is what it is. So I might go back and check out more of his projects. Let me know if you guys want to see that in the future, the For Nothing project or something like that. More underground reactions on the way though. My socials have been on screen the whole time here. 9 Vicious though, good to do this project. And you know, I might be dull and have some bad things to say sometimes, but I think that's why you react to the music, and that's why you get to the end, because there are songs I can take away from it, and I am glad I listened to the whole thing, get experience it all. Yeah, I know there was at least one Che diss in there, but that's another person too that might be a lost cause, his music. But I gotta check out more of his stuff, and we'll dabble, and you know, that's why I want to figure it out. But yeah, comment down below your favorite tracks and moments from the video and all that. You guys take care. More videos on the way, and peace.